Hey everybody, Chad Schimmel here, back in the Schimmel shop, and today I want to show you some stabilizing. And what I'm going to show you is a couple of fails and then a couple of things that I'm working on and the end results of those things. Hopefully they'll all go as planned. So first I want to share with you something that did not work. It was a complete and utter failure. And what you're looking at here is Alumilite clear cast in my big mold. And I had put some of this very dry prickly pear cactus skeleton in it. And the nice thing about it was somewhat flexible because I hadn't stabilized it. It was just dry, and I was able to kind of form it into the mold. And had this worked, it would have looked really awesome. What I'm guessing happened is the air in this just came out at the last second and just totally destroyed it. So it was a big waste of materials and a waste of time. I had done the big mold and one pen mold just as tests, and it didn't work. So those are out. So what I've done is stabilized the prickly pear skeleton, and I'm going to try it again. I'm going to use Alumilite again the same way in the pressure pot. But now that it's stabilized, hopefully that'll make it stable. Makes sense, right? The next thing I've done is I've stabilized some Banksia pod. If you're not familiar with a Banksia pod, it's like a giant nut or some kind of nut from Australia, and it looks really cool. This is one side of one. It's been stabilized red, and this is what it looks like cut up. And what I do is I cut it up to fit into my mold here so that these squares, once stabilized, can just slide right in. Now I can pour my resin in and pressurize it and get one blank. So I've stabilized some of those in red and some of those in clear. So we're going to see how those come out. The second thing I've done is some maple burl caps. Of course you can see this is red, this is clear. And I did the red just because it was in the pot before I started. So I went ahead and did just a few, and then once I cleaned the pot I did a bunch in clear. And there again I just cut it to fit right into my mold, or it could go into a larger mold like this in various ways. For stabilizing. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on all this. I'm going to mix up some Alumilite, some different colors, and put it in the pressure pot. If you have not used a pressure pot, make sure you do your homework and work in a safe environment. They are extremely dangerous and you don't want an accident. So do your homework and research on that. But once I get this done, I'll show you the end result, and then we'll turn some of it and see how it comes out. one pen done. I got a whole handful of great blanks here. I'm going to post some pictures so you can see how this came out. It's hard to do with the video, but this combination, the wood, resin, you can do a million different things. The colors are endless and the combinations are endless, so definitely experiment. You can really make some unique items. I paired this up with a really great kit from Signature Pen Supply, and I'll post a link in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so now so you don't miss a thing. I post new videos every week. Thanks for watching.